been sitting on this song for a few years now, and when I wrote it, I never really intended to playing it. It was just kind of one of those things that you have to do. But my grandmother, she was a first-generation Italian-American. Her parents came over from Italy. And she originally was living in Detroit, and my great-grandfather was not a very nice man. He was involved with the Italian muscle in Detroit, and there was a lot of abuse in those circles. So my grandmother actually went in and out of orphanages and eventually ended up here in Waco with my great-grandmother, trying to get as far away as they could from Detroit. And then my great-grandmother married into this Italian family here in Waco, which was like the same damn thing. And they actually ran all the clubs over in no man's land over on New Dallas Highway, which was an interesting place to be in the 50s because people like Hank Williams would come through or Bob Wills would come through. And so my grandma had some pretty incredible stories about, you know, she'd be there before and after the club was open and closed, so she had some pretty cool stories about hanging out with these dudes. She was a tough little lady. She was, I think, 4'7" when she passed away, something like that. Tiny thing. But she was mean, stubborn, and, you know, she got her way all the time somehow. She was a really incredible person. But I spent a lot of time with her, really just her last few days on Earth, and it was a pretty incredible experience. She was raised Catholic, and I actually inherited her Bible whenever she passed, and she had some handwritten prayers in there, just kind of pleading with God to allow her into heaven despite her smoking and cussing habit. And she was like seriously troubled about these things, and I'm like, man, I'm glad that, you know, I'm not so concerned about these things. But she, I mean, up until the last day, she was like, these were things that really bothered her. There's probably more songs to come about her experience. It was a very rich experience. But anyways, I wrote the song shortly after she passed, and I've never played it before. Hopefully I make it through it, we'll see. Your back is broken, your body is warm, your hands are tender, though you fought the great storm. In your eyes I see strength and so much love to give. You have my heart since I was a kid, but it hurts to see you in this state. I think about the times that I failed to appreciate His loving arms you'll sail into, just like you wanted to do. And that's the last prayer I pray for you, and that's the last prayer I pray for you. You sure put up one hell of a fight. Didn't always go your way. Sometimes you weren't in the right. This stubborn heart is strong because of you. You give me the strength to see this on through. But it hurts to see you in this state. I think of all the times that I failed to appreciate loving arms you'll sail into, just like you wanted to do. That's the last prayer I prayed for you. That's the last prayer I pray for you. The final look in your eye was not one I liked, where I saw fear, a fear for your life. But don't you worry now, I heard you speaking with him. He knows your heart, and the girls are waiting for you. It still hurts to see you in this state. I think of all the times that I failed to appreciate his loving arms you're sailing to, just like you wanted to do. That's the last prayer I pray for you. That's the last prayer I pray for you.